Hello everybody, and welcome back to Burrows. We are doing some things. We listened to some tapes. It was very exciting. Lots of things were learned, and I guess we're wrapping up for the evening. Guess we're gonna go to bed. We're gonna go check on Ken, though, or something like that. I cautiously walk into the living room to find Ken sitting on the couch, staring off into the distance. Doc's been tied tightly to the support beam of the house. The gag is in his mouth, is secured firmly behind his head. Hey! Salutations! Jean's going to stay with Michelle in the room, in their room. Yeah, that's a good idea. Huh. I try to avoid looking in Doc's direction. What little I catch betrays his former confident attitude, eyes red and pleading for me to take pity on him. That's when he put, like, a blanket over. Right. Gray. I jump. Yeah? There's a guest bedroom upstairs you can use. I think I'll stay down here and, His voice trails off. Ken. No, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm going to go shower and clear my head. Oh, can we join you? He gets up and stretches, a face void of any emotion. Wait for me up there. We can talk after I'm cleaned up, alright? Okay. Whatever you need. We both walk up the stairs, parting ways on the second floor as I close the bedroom door behind me. Oh, this is a nice room. Look at that. Some nice decorations. A pleasant guest room, you know. It's modest compared to the master bedroom, but nicer than any apartment I've ever been in. The sheets were washed recently enough that they don't smell stale, and the bed's made. Home sweet home. I kick off my shoes and sink down into the soft mattress, breathing out a sigh, a long sigh I'd been holding on to all day. What the hell is going to happen now? Ken did it. He got his answers. Jean found someone who sees the real her underneath it all. I helped, but what was I supposed to take away from it? What does this have to do with his game? I fish my wallet out of my back pocket and pull out the white card he gave me what feels like eons ago. The glare from the overhead light is blinding until I angle it to view the intricate design better. I'd held onto it, hoping for an obvious sign of when to use it and how. Was it a magic key? A trap? Should I tear this thing in half and see what happens? I grip it as if to do so, stopping almost immediately. No, let's not tempt fate. Maybe I'm just bitter. Bitter everyone is getting their answers but me. I've helped Ken along this much, but it's not over yet. Will it end once Doc is prosecuted? How long could that take? Months? Years? Am I to stay here with him indefinitely? Game 1 or not? And would he want me around that long? I know he said we're partners in all of this, but now that it's over... I grab a pillow and hold it close to my chest. The idea of it ending hurts. I always wanted a friend like him. Someone strong. Someone who needed me as much as I needed him. I don't want life to return to how it was. I want him there with me. But would he stay? I'm scared to ask. But I have to build up the courage. I'll do it after we send the tapes. After I know we'll be safe and hidden away. He sure is taking a while. He's probably fine. I'm just nervous after all. Now he jumped out the window. I close my eyes and breathe in and out until my heartbeat slows to a reasonable rate. Just relax. Believe in him. Footsteps. The door opens. Ken stands there, dressed in his underclothes, a big smile across his face. Oh? Hey, ugly! Oh, God. Sorry, I can't do the voice that well, you know. I'm a small boy, guys. I'm a small boy. Hey. I yelp and roll over as he proceeds to crash into the bed next to me, giggling to himself. What's so funny? He could, what? How could anyone laugh after listening to those tapes? Ken? Gray. I'm happy. I wasn't crazy. Doc didn't permanently break me. Everything did happen, and now I can put it behind me. Just like that? He shrugs. I'm not saying it'll be easy. Or right away. I might cry sometimes when I think about it. I might get angry. But those constant nagging voices that ask me if I made it all up, I finally have something to fight them off with. And that's because of you. I couldn't have made it this far without you, Gray. I smile and slide closer to him, resting my face against his arm. You're strong and courage got you here. I was just along for the ride. Don't sell yourself short. I know the old me would have given up so many times by now. Doc. He still manages to get to me, even with a gun in his hand. Even with a gun in his face. Sorry, not hand. Look, reading's hard, guys. The fucker knew exactly what to say. He shakes away those thoughts and turns to face me, grabbing my hands in his. It doesn't matter now. He's done for. No, what matters now is, well... Huh? His eyelids lower, a smile fading for the first time since he laid down. Gray, how do we, see what we, have together? I smile, having no clue what the hell he meant by that. He notices my confusion and clarifies, still stammering. What I mean is... How do you define our relationship? What brought this on? Please, just, tell me. When you think of us, what word do you use? Like best friends. Oh, friend-zoning him? Nah, we can't do this to this poor little boy. Let's can't do that. We're soulmates. I open my mouth to answer, but pause, not sure how he's going to respond. What? I know what I want to say, but I'm scared of ruining everything. You put your trust into me. You've opened up to me and stuff you probably never expected with another guy. I've seen you at your best and worst. I don't want you to think that I'm anything like Doc. That this was all a plan to get you here. Gray. He gently grabs my face, running a finger up and down my cheek. I'm asking you, because I'm willing to test that trust. Up until now, I lived life unsure of everything. Every decision, every interaction. Women scare me, sure, but so did everyone. The only reason I was so stuck on girls being the problem is because Doc drilled it into my head over and over. I was distracted from the real reason I was so nervous around people. What was the real reason? He smiles, scanning over me with a cherished photograph. Nobody else really cared about me. I was paranoid for a good reason. People in my life were using me constantly. Johnny was there for me, sure, but then I got scared of losing him. I hid him away to protect him, and he only ended up hurt by it. It made me realize
that I don't know much about other people in general. I don't think like they do. I don't get attached to people as easily as they do. So, somewhere deep down, I decided that the one for me would be someone I could just be myself around. Someone I don't feel like I need to put a mask on for. It took all this bullshit to finally be able to think clearly and realize that. Talking to you made me find the words I've been looking for, so thank you, Gray.
I smile nervously, unable to look him in the eyes. Sorry. Does the right person for you still have to be a woman? He closes his eyes and thinks for a while.
Physically, I would prefer them to be a woman. I can't change what I like.
Oh, of course. Ken? His face gets close to mine, eyes still closed.
But I also can't control who I end up liking, can I?
I guess so. The heart wants what it wants. Our noses touch and he stops, eyes finally opening to stare at mine.
Yeah, that's true. Painfully and embarrassingly true. I thought it would hurt more to say, but after today, anything feels easy. So I'll just say it.
He wraps his arms around my waist.
When I look at you, I feel something. When we're together alone like this, I like it more than I should. I don't think you're manipulating me. This is a decision I made on my own, something I've been carefully testing as soon as these feelings started.
Oh, yeah?
Gray.
Yeah.
You're not a woman, but I still think I love you.
I let it sink in, waiting for, as a friend, or to follow. It doesn't. Ken, I tuck my head into his chest. I love you too, and I felt so guilty about it this whole time.
We're both guilty. It's been obvious for a while. You put yourself in so much danger for my sake. It had to be for a good reason.
Uh-huh. We were just kidding ourselves. That it would stay casual after everything.
Yeah.
I grunt and push me away. And he pushes me away. That's what that says. The air already cold up or without his touch. What's wrong?
Could, you do me a favor?
Yes, anything.
Could you, get up and turn around until I tell you it's okay to look?
Sure. Just don't surprise me with another slap on the...
Great!
Okay. I hop out of bed and face away from him, arms crossed as I tap my feet in anticipation.
Cover your eyes, too.
If it is your command. It's impossible to make out whatever he's doing. All I hear is fabric shuffling around. We've already seen each other naked a few times now. This feels...
Okay, turn around.
Honestly, Ken, whatever it is, it better be... Like, okay. Okay, sure.
Be, well, I'm still new to all this. I know when it's between two dudes, there doesn't have to be a guy and a girl, but,
His legs spread ever so slightly. It bounces.
For tonight, I, wouldn't mind being, your girl.
Ken! This is,
Man, are you game or not?
I just thought after all of the heavy stuff earlier, this would be the last thing on your mind.
Gray, I don't want to spend another minute of my life thinking about that shit. This is me saying I'm ready to move on to the next stage of whatever. Life, sex, love.
Okay.
So please, just humor me.
I don't know whether to cry, laugh, or peel off all of my clothes and dive in.
Am I, doing it wrong?
What? No, His frown breaks my heart. I need to course correct before this goes south. No. You look incredible, Ken. You're beautiful. But this isn't you, is it?
Hell, I forced myself again, didn't I?
You tell me. I start getting undressed. His cheeks flush.
I wanted to look hot for you, and I saw Michelle had a bunch of these lying around. Guys like their girls to wear stuff like this, right?
I think you look great in it.
I think so too.
The following sex is not optional for the sake of the narrative. Would you like to skip to the end of the scene? Yeah, okay, I will skip. Neither of us have the energy to talk for a while. I get the lights, and we cuddle for what feels like hours. Every now and then, the tears and heaving come. I calm them down. Maybe it was too soon for everything. Of course, he would still be thinking about Doc. He senses my guilt and assures me I didn't do anything wrong. This is all to help put the past behind him.
Gray, it's, all because of you. I know you're tired of hearing it, but,
I smile and rub his neck. Touching him like this finally feels right. I'm so glad I didn't give up. You're not the only one who was running from something.
You helped me stop and smell the roses, I guess. Maybe I'll get to sleep peacefully tonight. Who knows?
But what about
the dream stealing thing? I don't know why, but something tells me we don't have to worry about it anymore.
He stares at his hands, examining it as if it were brimming with energy.
Besides, at this point, there's no secrets left between us. If you forget something I took, I'll tell it to you all over again. And the same goes for you.
You really trust me to do that?
I trust you. Period.
I realize now that I wanted his trust more than I've ever wanted anything. He pulls me close, and I close my eyes, falling into the abyss of his impossibly dark form. It used to make my head spin, but now we hold each other steady as we dance in the orbit of each other's minds.
Good night, Gray.
Good night, Ken. With a final kiss to my forehead, we drift to sleep in each other's arms. Aww. What the hell is it morning already? I look over and see Ken's already sitting up in bed, staring at the window. What's up?
Look.
What's with that light?
Dunno. Thought it was the sun.
No, something's off. I'm going to go check out on the others. Come on. Ken nods and follows me as we creep downstairs. The house is still pitch black, the only light coming from the window facing the backyard. My heart sinks when I notice the door to the master bedroom propped open. Furniture fallen to the side. Jean? Michelle? Are you alright? I flick on the lights, and Jean snorts awake, completely alone in the giant bed. What? Huh? She's gone.
You had one job, Fox.
No, he should still be downstairs. We set up the barricade just like you asked. I don't think he would have escaped and forced her out of here without any of us waking up. This isn't right, Ken. We rush downstairs, scrambling to get the lights. Jean finds the switch, and we wince at the artificial brightness hits our tired eyes. He's gone! I can barely believe it. The only evidence he was here are the spots of blood and broken glass.
Fuck! We're gonna...
He starts shivering and falls to his knees. We help him back up, holding his body steady. Ken, look. There's no sign of the rope we used to tie him up anywhere. Now that you mention it. He kneels down and traces his fingers along the blood on the floor. His eyes follow his, and I gasp when I realize what we're looking at. 2 sets of bloody footprints leading toward the back exit, one barefoot and one in heels. That 2 timing! I scan the room for any other oddities. The phone is hanging off the hook. A black book with hastily scribbled numbers open to a dog-eared page. A gold wedding band was left, weighing the page down. It sits next to a name circled multiple times. Julian. Huh? Who?
Do you guys hear that?
What I thought was the low hum of some vehicle starts to get louder. Individual voices begin to make themselves known, all chanting something in unison. I really, really don't like this, Gray. Let's just run. Ken has his proof, and it won't mean anything if we get caught now.
No. The place is already surrounded. We're fucked. Let's just stay inside and hope they leave.
Ken, go hide somewhere. I need to see for myself. Are you daft? Jean, don't you feel it? How off this all is. You think it's Virgil? What else could it be? This has to be a trap. Why would Michelle betray us after everything? There's a chance in hell Doc would forgive her. There's no chance in hell, sorry. We know she wouldn't call Frank either. What else is left? I don't know, but...
Gray, be careful. Please.
I give him a hug and kiss on the forehead. I will. Nothing is going to stop me from getting out of this mess, so we can live a happy life. He calls after me one last time as I sneak over to the kitchen window. The chanting is now loud enough that it fills the entire house. Something about the melody sounds oddly familiar, but I can't place why. It's not exactly a hymn, but with so many competing voices, I can't make out the words. Gene follows behind, ducking under the window frames, with his ears flat against his head. We look on 3. Whatever you do, don't linger. Got it. 1, 2, 3. I'm sure that's nothing. I'm sure that's nothing. Alright, everyone. I'm gonna end the part here. So I hope you've all enjoyed. And I'll see you guys around. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Burrows. What did we do last time? The doctor escaped. That's what happened. He just skedaddled out of there. And we looked outside, because there was a bunch of humming. And we saw this. What do you all make of this? I'm just looking. I'm like... Okay, man. Is this what we're doing? Okay. Nothing could prepare me for the scene taking place before me. A burning cross right in the middle of the quaint suburban neighborhood. Surrounding it, I see the source of the chanting. People in black with pointed hoods stand around it, all staring in the same direction, the house. Gray, tuck in. But I can't, because I see one figure that isn't wearing a hood. Despite being so far away, I can make out all of his features in crisp detail. Not because my sight was magically enhanced by some strange reaction to stress, but because I've seen all those faces, that same features, hundreds of times. Gray? The same untamed eyebrows. Eyebrows? Okay. That would frown at me from over the railing in the foyer. The same permanent scowl sitting over teeth yellowed from tobacco. Hey, man. It's Papa. I was staring at my father. Oh man, there was one scene left. Well, time to tack on this to the other video. That always happens to me, doesn't it? It always happens to me. That's fine. That's fine. It's okay. That just means more. Oh, right. There's no, like, goodbye screen at the end. They're just like, so long, goodbye, get out of here, go back to the main menu, be gone. Like, no little credits or anything. Oh. I mean, that build was a lot of fun, though. You know, we were at least out. It was nice to get out of the hotel, right? Now we were just in some guy's mansion. And just doing whatever, right? But yeah, tell me what you guys thought of the build. I still think Ken's route is like my second favorite. Obviously, Mark's route is just entertaining. There's so much entertainment to be had. So many things are happening. I have a good time. But I think Ken's really cute. So, you know, I have bad taste. It is okay. I can admit to that. It's all good. But alright, everyone, I'm not gonna keep you around for too long. So I do hope that you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys around.